let's shift our focus to a corporate conversation. We have Mr. Dinesh Agarwal, who is the whole-time director and CFO at Refex Industries, joining us now. Now, remember, viewers, this stock on Friday saw a massive beating after there were reports that the income tax department has raided some of the offices. Today, Refex has come out with a clarification saying that there has been no substantial outcome from that income tax raid, and on the back of that, the stock is doing very well. So let's interact with the management and try and get a better sense of what the whole situation was and how it panned out. Mr. Agarwal, thank you so much for your time today. The company clarified that there are no adverse findings from the income tax search operations. Can you help us understand what the search was broadly linked to and whether this was triggered by any specific activity?
This is not linked to anything or any activity. This is just a general search for the business as a business group completely. And there is no conclusion. As you ever, search is never a conclusion, or it's not a indictment. It's just a general scrutiny process. And whatever it has come in the media is all fake. Income tax department has not given any official press release. This is the press. Whatever it has come in the press is completely fake.
Okay. The stock has corrected around 20% odd, post the news flow. What steps are you taking to restore investor confidence? And, ideally investors, what should they expect in terms of regulatory overhang from this episode? At least until you hear back from authorities, what should the expectations be from an investor perspective?
Business is not affected at all. It is business as usual. Everybody, whatever the work is happening, it is happening as per the normal course of business. And we are taking a lot of steps for building the investor confidence. Whatever the regulatory steps we are taking it, we are sending in the notices to the media houses who has published this fake news. We are also sending the notices to the income tax department who has not denied these fake publications. We are reaching out everywhere to counter this fake news.
Okay. And Mr. Agarwal, last quarter, you had guided to an order book of roughly 1,200 crore rupees. If you could break that down segment by segment for our viewers and highlight how much of this is executable over the next year.
Total order book as on date is 1,365 crore. After last call, there is a 3 order has been received. Complete 1,365 crore order is for the ash handling business and comprehensive ash handling business. In this financial year, majority of this will get executed. Part will get spilled over to the next financial year. Majority of 1,365 crore of order will get executed in this current financial year.
So mentioned fundraising. Given current market conditions and recent events, are any funding routes being evaluated, and what timelines are you working with?
Company is well capitalized. Company is sitting with a good amount of cash. This year we expect very good profit. Company doesn't need any immediate fundraise, and we are not looking for any fundraise for near short term anything.
Okay, and at a consolidated level, Mr. Agarwal, what is your medium-term margin roadmap, and which businesses are expected to drive incremental margin expansion for you and the business over the next 2 to 3 years?
Ash handling business is going to drive the complete business. It will be, currently we are doing an 8 to 12% of margin. And further, wind turbine manufacturing business will grow further. Current financial year will do anywhere to 400 to 450 crore turnover with a very minimal margin. And the next financial year will have a good turnover in the wind turbine business, and also will have a good margin there.
And you indicated an upcoming capex requirement, 30 to 50 crore odd. Could you specify where that capex will be deployed and the expected returns from the spend that you are looking to make?
It has not been deployed yet, and we are expecting the capex deployment in next 6 to 8 months. And company has sufficient cash from the internal accrual from the past fundraise to deploy that fund.
Okay, and lastly, Mr. Agarwal, if you could help us just gain a little bit more clarity on this. SEBI has imposed a penalty on Mr. Anil Jain, the chairman and MD, in connection with insider trading allegations, now, which is, of course, a very serious matter from a governance standpoint. Would you like to take this chance to clear the air on this specifically? Can you clarify the time period this action pertains to and the nature of the information involved?
This is related to last financial year, and we are confident that we are going rigorously against this on this appeal, and we are confident to win this case. There is no merit in this case. There is a gain of 12 lakhs to some individual SEC, and we are not part of this EPSC disclosure, and we'll be fighting this case in the appeal in the next level.
All right. Thank you so much, sir, for coming in and speaking with us. Of course, it's a tough time, but we appreciate you coming and talking straight to us with regard to this one. That's, of course, the management of Refex Industries stock now perked up 17%. Sharp correction is what the stock price had seen, but we're seeing a recovery now clearly and evidently at play.